Oh, what's going on, everyone? I'm Dark Sky, and today we are playing some Captain of the Industry. And you can see I've increased a little bit. I'm paused right now so that I can kind of show you what's going on without all the trucks and everything moving around. But I have some conveyor belts now. I'm running the conveyor belts from the sorting machines here. They're going through the loose storage, and then from the loose storage, the belts are coming over here, and they're feeding all of my machines here that are making all the iron plates and whatnot. And then I have the iron plates coming out, and they're going into these storage containers here, except for this one where it goes through the storage container, and then it goes out here, and it makes these mechanical parts here. So we have the 3 mechanical parts being made. I'm thinking I might take this mechanical parts out since I'm having it being made here. It only requires the steel plate to make the mechanical parts, and then the mechanical parts are used in a lot of these other recipes and stuff like that. Now I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I like to get the copper separated, do kind of the same thing I'm doing here, but with the copper. And I have the copper is right here, and this thing is full, and they're just kind of waiting here. And of course, we are still like working our way through the mountain here until we get to the other side. But I was thinking what I would want to do is maybe I'll clear out these trees, kind of flatten it down to a 0.6. And then I'm going to put in all of the industry of the copper up in this area here, since it seems to be close. I mean, it's only for the time being, really, because later on, all this is going to be all gone. I mean, there's not like, I mean, there is quite a bit of copper here, sure. And we're probably going to mine down most of this iron, this hillside right here to get all this copper, because you can see it is quite deep in this area. So we have a lot of copper. But we also have copper over here, and there's a lot more of it. And then you can see all the different stuff here. I believe, yeah, okay, here's the other one. This is also copper right there. This is iron. Oh my gosh, so much iron, right? So we have a lot of different resources that are kind of all over the place. Here's gold. And but here's some gold right here, and then this is more of the coal. So we got a ton of coal. I mean, we got a little bit right here. It's a little bit just on the surface. Figure a good way to kind of flatten the land a little bit. But yeah, over here is where we have a lot of coal as well. So that'll probably be an area where we'll probably end up hitting. Now we have a ton of oil here. I think we can really open this up. Add in even more pipes running through here for oil. I'm not sure if we really need to at the point. I mean, the only thing that oil is getting used for is to make it into petroleum, and then the petroleum gets used up to keep the tractors going. It keeps our rubber maker going here. We have petroleum, and then we have the coal. So I'd almost have to be in a spot where I can run, I was thinking maybe running a belt of coal. And then I got the, right here, I got petroleum. And so if I have the petroleum here, this is the yellow line is the petroleum. I should be able to, right now, this top line right here is the runoff. It's the waste that goes out to the ocean. But the yellow one, I should be able to break that off. I can break that off and bring that right in here to my rubber making. And then the other thing is the coal, which happens to be right here, which would be easy enough for me to just drop a line over there with a conveyor belt, and we could keep this rubber making going. Now, I think I don't know if I want to do more, because I mean, we're doing pretty good. We're at about 264. And if you see there, we got some use that we're doing. But yeah, so you can see that down in here, we're getting to the point where it gets up to a 0.16. The red is the total consumption, so we're not really using a lot. You can see that the red is staying pretty low, and the green is pretty high. So we are creating a lot of petroleum. I don't think we just really have any places we're putting it. We're like right now, I I have some petroleum here that I'm keeping in the storage, and I got some, isn't this? No, that's waste. I need to run that waste off and get that waste out of here. But yeah, I think that's the only one. Oh, there's this one over here that also has the petroleum. So we're running a petroleum over here, and now I got two generators. One isn't completely getting used yet. The second one, I hardly ever see it run because I don't think I use enough electricity. We got some definite things we need to work on. Now this one here, I don't know. It should be brown, like this pipe here is brown, which means it's all that waste. But this one isn't brown. You can even see in the little windows, it's absolutely clear in there. So I don't think that the rubber is really getting used all that much. And we could probably run this pipe into here and see if we can't get this to, go back to the sea and then just get rid of that altogether. We got to decide, do I want to wait on the copper? Because the copper isn't really going to get made too much because it's like way over here is our copper. And you can see that there's some that are being made. But these trucks are coming from this point here, and they're coming all the way. They're actually going around the mountain right here. You can see that there's one here. There's one right here that's about to head off. And it goes from this point here, goes all the way around the mountain. And then it comes all the way down to here, which is not very efficient. If we can get more of the copper, more of the water. Now the water, we could probably get rid of these little rainmakers because we now have this right here, which is all this area right here. That's not these glowing trees. You see how the blue is all water. So we can we got these little water pumps now. And the water pumps are able to produce water. So it looks like it does like 21,000, I don't know, what is that, liters or something, gallons, I don't know. But it looks like it does a lot of water, and it's pumping out a lot of water. And we could even put in even more pumps. So we have this one here running into here. I'm thinking about getting rid of this altogether. Now this is my brick mining right here for limestone, and it makes the bricks. And here's my sorter over here. What I'm thinking I might do, sorter, have the sorter back here, have it sort out. It's branched out to these 4 different spots. And then we'd have the bricks come out to their designated areas. So yeah, we got a lot we need to work on. So let's get this playing and we'll start moving ahead here. And now we have a bit of an idea of what's going on here and what we need to do. Yeah, so we are currently working on that, trying to get that going. It looks like we're doing really good. It even though shows our steel plates in the red here. I mean, you can see it going up right there. It goes up to about 42, and we're creating about 48. I don't know. I mean, we're making double the amount right now, so I think we're okay. Now, you can see that over here for the construction parts, we are at about 192. We're in a bonus right now. It looks like we're using like what, 16 and 8. Yeah, right. There's 8, there's 16. So we're doing about double right now on the construction. What we need to do is work on these construction 2s, because right now we are like basically what, 4 and 4. I mean, we're using them up about as fast as we get them. We only have 8 of them. And that's going to be using mostly for our conveyor belts. And we have a few other things. Let's see. Isn't my housing, doesn't it use that? No, it uses the normal construction parts. There we go. For the water facilities, it uses the construction parts too. So I'll need to look at that. How are these guys doing anyways? I see they're getting a lot of potatoes in. Pollution overview. Let's have a look at that. So they got water pollution, air pollution, vehicle pollution, 2.9. And then their health is 20. So their health is good. It's only 0.25. Oh, that's for the research lab. Okay. Huh. So they don't look like that. They have a lot of pollution at the moment. I'm debating on whether or not I want to move this. Let's see. If I leave it here, actually, all I need is a petroleum and that makes the rubber. So that would actually be pretty good because the coal is right here. I can easily run the petroleum right from this right here, bring it all the way down here, plug it in, no problem. So let's do that. Let's see if we can't add in a few more rubber buildings here. Okay, so now that we have that, let's see if we can't run the pipes around here on front. There we go. And then I'll just run these from here to here. Oh, is this one too close? That one's too close. I got to get rid of that one. No, I guess that's about right. I want it right about there. That'll work. And then I want to put in the transporting of the pipe from here to there. And then from there to there. And then let's see if we can't bring this pipe from here. I'll just bring that straight down. There we go. And then see, can I run that to that? There we go, like that. And then let's run this one from there to there. Oh yeah, that looks much better. I run out of people? Oh dang, I'm down to -4 workers on this. Not enough workers. Rubber maker has no recipe selected 3 times. Okay, I guess what we need to do is get this open. So let's hit play on that and get some refugees coming in. We need to build a water facility. They are currently building it right there. I can see it being built. And then we have to build a fuel station and connect it to a fluid storage with diesel. Figure like right there, and then what? Just do a transport. Oh, that's easy. There we go. I wonder if we'll have to do more than just one. Water for the settlement. Build a water facility. Okay. Well, we're going to knock out 2 open at the same time, it seems. Now, the other one I want to do is I want to take this water here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this because I'm not sure if, if I want to build through this. If I run this close enough, I can actually connect it to this here and connect it over here. All right, there we go. We got the water connected. Now, let's see if we can't get the waste knocked out here. There we go. That looks a little bit better. All right, good. We got the waste out of here, so that should be helping. Okay, we got water for the settlement. Good, good. Assign pickup to fuel station to have it automatically refuel all the excavators. Okay. Probably just two vehicles, huh? And then we need to research and build the captain's office and activate vehicles fuel saver 1 in the captain's office. And as far as this is concerned, I'm thinking, what if we just took care of this right here? And then maybe in this spot here, I can put in all the copper storage once this gets out of the way. Now I have this being made here, and we seem to be doing pretty good on the concrete slabs. I mean, we have water, it needs coal, it needs limestone. We have the limestone. We definitely got the coal kind of coming in right here. I'm thinking I want to redo this, but I don't know how to. Well, I know how, but I just don't know like where I want to put it. I think I want to put it over here, but I need the trees cleared out. And then let's see, what I want to do is the captain's office right there. Let's put this. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. All right, we'll stick the captain's office right there. That I'll get that built up. What does that require? 60 of those. Oh boy, I tell you, we really need to like get this stuff pounding out, because I mean, we have these here, we got the concrete slabs and all that. We just need to get more concrete slabs going. We got plenty of wood, and the other thing is the iron, which we have also plenty of. Well, I see that the excavator's back here building again, so that's a good thing. I thought we had some oh yeah, we didn't. We're still in the process of making that, aren't we? Yeah, I want to get up here to make these custom surfaces so that I can put in kind of a road using some of these surfaces. I think that'll be, it'll look nice. Advanced logistics control, settlement water. We're working on the conveyor lifts right now. And then it looks like we're going to work on irrigated farms, which is going to be huge. And then we got crop rotation. So that'd be neat too. But let's put, let's add that to the queue after it finishes those. I think that'll be kind of nice to add all that stuff in. Retaining walls, I'm not sure how we work with that. Transport balancing. Flat balancer, U-shape, pipe balancer. Oh, that's kind of neat. I think I'll just let it kind of tell me what I should do for the next part. Oh, that's a 3, isn't it? Construction parts 3. Wow. So we got some serious stuff that's going to be happening here shortly. Let's see. This guy's still kind of working on this area. Where's our move that out of the way. There we go. Yeah, I figured that those were kind of the high ground areas. And if we could work on these ones here, that would be pretty awesome. I'm thinking we need to, let's get some more trucks going. The trucks are very busy, so that just means that we need more trucks. Plus, I'm thinking once, oh yeah, okay, finally that got out of there. So now I can fill that in with the storage centers. I guess I'll just put it like right there. And I'll put another one right here. And another one right there. There we go. And then I want to transport this using the flat storage. Yeah, flat conveyors. Let's use the flat conveyors. Move that in here. Make sure that the conveyors are all taking copper. Could have almost straightened this path out a little bit more, but that's all right. It kind of gives it like a little niche right here for the storage unit, so that's kind of cool. What are we running low on? We got the construction parts we're running low on. What do they require? Construction parts require iron, which it seems to be a little low on the iron bit. It needs wood, and then it needs the construction. It says not enough input on the concrete slabs. I kind of figured that was going to be an issue. It's hard to judge because I really want to take out this area right here, kind of just flatten it down altogether. And that way we can be able to put down more buildings, get stuff done. Not enough housing, settlement is overcrowded. Yeah, that's what I kind of was figuring. Well, let's pause that for now. We're up to 38 workers, so that's pretty awesome. Let's see, let's get the housing down here. Can't do that right there. We could do it right here. Let's do it right there for now. I might take these ones out and just kind of stick these on the side right here. What is this one? This one's waste collection. So if we did waste collection and did it right here, that'd probably be all right there. And then this other one here is the food market. We got a food market right here. That'll work. That'll work. And then we just need some of these brushings so we can get rid of these rocks there. There we go. Thinking for here, we could probably use a storage unit. And so on this one here, we're going to assign waste. And then I want to put the truck down to about 40. And then this one here, I'm just going to leave it as waste at full amount. Oh, there you go. Fix the water for that. So the water should be good to go. Should be flowing. Yep, there it goes. Now it's flowing through. Great. So our settlement's back to getting water again. Advanced research. No need to rush this goal. Take your time and make sure to develop other parts of your industry as well. Okay. Oh, for the research lab and lab equipment and assembly too. Yeah, that's probably good. But as long as we can get the vehicle fuel saver 1 from the captain's office, that'll probably be good. One thing for sure, that's going to clear us a lot of space so that we are able to do, you know, kind of fill this area in with other things. Might be able to just kind of work this area right here. Oh no, there's not really enough space here because what I want to do is I'd like to take this here and maybe put it like over here and then have it come over here and fuel all of these different areas. I don't know. I don't think I'll need the loose storage for it. I can just run it straight like I did with the iron. But I'm going to need these storages here to run each one of these machines. And then these are going to have to be more out front. We got a rotary kiln. Performs calculation process under high temperatures used to produce cement. Oh, that's a bummer. To make cement. I was hoping it was going to be a new type of kiln that helps make bricks. Or, yeah, that does not seem to be the case. Now, it's funny how, like, I've gone through this game several times, and every once in a while, I find little things that I was not aware of, that I didn't know that I could do. And so if you guys have any advice on this game, you know, go ahead and put it in the comment section. I really do appreciate all the advice that I do get. But I have been finding little things here and there that just seem to kind of help my game, you know, and just kind of keep me up on top and keep moving forward. Yeah, I'm thinking once I get this leveled out here, this whole terraforming and getting everything, you know, just right, all flattened down and whatnot, has been super fun. Well, not super, but it's been super nice because now that we are able to build more buildings and stuff, because the foundation, or not the foundation, but the environment isn't controlling our every move. So slowly working on that irrigated farms. Once we get those irrigated farms, that should help this process, especially in the dry season. We can start flowing water into the farms. That'll be a little bit nicer, and things will just work a little bit easier for us. All right, that looks pretty good there. We should be able to move the irrigation down, and it'll irrigate the crops down here. Once that's done, I might just get rid of the crops in this area and then create another farm. It looks like that there's like a exit here, so I might just pull this out a little bit just so there's enough room for us to be able to get some belts in there and whatnot to move things around. Okay, so I have the finally finished this area here. I put a little pavers through here to just kind of clean this up a little bit. Can make a nice little path through the mountain. It turns out that the spot here at the end has got a little bit of a bump to it, so I'm going to take this guy here. He's just going to even this out a little bit more. You can see that right here it's just Yeah, it's just not, it's got a little tiny bump, so it shouldn't take too long. We'll power through that. And then once we power through that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the copper mine. I'm going to move the copper mine stuff out there a little bit further out. And I'll have to probably, I don't know, let's see. What do we have for water nearby? Well, we got the water right here. We could easily just power the water through here and have it come over here and be able to fill up all of our guys or whatever. I don't know. Is there, oh, there's water right here too. So I guess I could put it right in this area, or I could put it right here and then just route the water over to this spot here, because this is going to get cleared out anyways. So that would be all right. So now what I want to do is I want to take this here, and I think I'm going to do a copy and paste and take it all the way out there, and we'll just reset it up. I'm not even sure how I want to do this. I'm thinking, yeah, probably right there would be good. And can I just, yeah, that looks pretty good there. And then I would think what I want to do is I want to take, let's to get the another storage center. Well, actually, let's go through here, make sure that these are all plugged in as far as copper. So we have copper going through all of our lines. Now that we have copper coming through all of our lines here, I think what I want to do is do a storage here. I want to do a loose storage. Yeah, we'll do it right there. And then we'll do another one right there. And then once we get that, let's do a U-shape. Yeah, it's going to be a U-shape one. So we'll go from there to there and from there to there. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to set these up, because these here, what do they require? They require coal. So I want to bring a, I want to put the loose one out here. All right, that's good right there. All right, now what I want to do is I want to set these up. I want these to be coal. So let's do this one as coal, do this one as coal. Almost kind of the same design, a little bit, huh? So we got these guys over here now, getting back to being, you know, stop lollygagging and start get working here. Let's see here. Now this one here, this is the U-shaped one. Yeah, I think it's the U-shaped one. Let's do that to that. And let's do that to that. Now I have a huge project I'm working on over here. What I want to do is I want to bring this all down to like pretty much the same level as this over here. I might even connect all this and just put it all together. But for right now, I'm going to try to bring this all down to so it's nice and flat. And I'm going to start taking some of these buildings here and putting them down over here, and just start mass producing all kinds of materials and stuff, especially the construction parts 2, construction parts 1, get the mechanical parts out of the way. Just do a lot of that and then have it all just stored over here. Now we also have 2 farms right here that are both irrigated and everything like that. So we are doing great over there. The other thing is I want to come over here and start working on this here and trying to get this all kind of situated. Actually, if I was to take this and put this over here and then run a line around, I could just go through all of them and have all these all nicely lined up. I could probably possibly put 4 of them down. Yeah, once I clear that out, then I could possibly be able to put down another building. I want to say I want to put like a couple buildings out there. Then once I get rid of this line here, I'll be able to put I'll put a coal here and maybe a coal over here, and that'll feed these 2 buildings here. The coal will feed these 2 buildings here. And then I'll take this out, and then this will all be coming out as well. So Oh, there we go. We got that going. All right, so let's take this one out of here. All right, it's nice to be able to clean out this little area because I tell you, it really looked junky. I really kind of want to straighten out this pipe here and bring it out here a little bit more so that this opens up this area up here. I think we could do that right now while we're waiting for this. Now it looks like we're getting a little bit more on the bricks, which is great because that means that there's going to be more bricks going off, and we're up in the hundreds too. So that means that these are going to be, as far as the construction pieces and all that, they're going to be out there. So, and then this one here is just open, just waiting for this guy. Might have to go back and kind of redo those pipes and stuff, but for the meantime, you know, everything seems to be slowly working itself together. Yeah, so we got a lot of things going on. A lot of you know, we got our hands in a lot of different areas right now, trying to take care of this and getting this this place slowly built up. Looks like we're doing really good here. We're down to 0 houses, even though we have the thing paused. Free housing. So we've actually reached our capacity. So we might even want to look at maybe setting up some new housing. So we can get that one out. So that way we have some more housing for more people. But other than that, I think we got a lot of things going on. A lot of things are looking great. I want to thank everyone for coming along and joining me on this little adventure here of us terraforming this area into a mining paradise, I guess, well, construction paradise, I guess I would say. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and hit that like. Let me know how much you enjoy the series, as well as helps me with my algorithm. Don't forget that I stream on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so you don't want to miss out on that. And I look forward to seeing you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.